Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Friars played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here is Tommy Pham. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the AB now. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Odor is there. 1 out.
Batting second, the second.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
Next to stand in is Jake Cronenworth. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Padres down in order, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So stepping in is Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
No balls and 1 strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
David Dahl to the plate now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. Myers going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. And in steps Manny Machado. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field, but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Here's Will Myers. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today. Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-2. Popped up. Odor has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him.
Nope, that's inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box, Trent Grisham, lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hopped up. Low. Calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting fifth,
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Chris Davis next to bat as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 to the Rangers designated hitter.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And low, it's a ball and a strike. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Nola. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And now the first pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. That misses. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Skied into very shallow right. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this
Batting
series.
eighth,
That's his
the
5th
first baseman,
strikeout in this series alone.
Nate Lowe digging in now. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
So now to the plate, Jose Trevino. His prior history versus this arm, he's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That one's in there. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. First pitch on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
No, that's low.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
There to make the play is Calhoun, 1 away.
The batter.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
that's north.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hit hard to the right side, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Manny Machado now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Tatis, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Padres go down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Davis waits on the 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and one.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball. Arlington, before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for San Diego.
All right, thanks,
right
Heidi.
Fielder, number 4. Will Myers.
Now here's the first offering. Looking at his career totals, Myers brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Calhoun waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in will be Jurickson Profar. Worked a walk his first time up. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Ready now is Trent Grisham. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Still 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers.
And now in the box, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit down the line at first, and this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
This ain't even an at-bat anymore. This is a war of attrition at the plate. I'm going to need the pitcher to turn around, grab the rosin bag, and see if he can get the hitter to swing at that.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Bounce to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Striding in is Tommy Pham. first delivery to him. Now the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Culberson ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Three and 1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on the way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Cronenworth, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers
Now
up to this
batting,
point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Joe Musgrove takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 44, Joe Musgrove.
Nick Solak will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Swing and a liner, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The batter, the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Now to the plate, here is Charlie Culberson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Machado now on 0-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Joe Barlow comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 64.